Taoism, also called Taoism, is one of the world's most open and individual-based religions. The meaning of Taoism relates to Tao, meaning the way, path, or route.
Taoism is a very simple philosophy and can be practiced in a variety of ways. It varies in similarities and differences between each religion due to the ability to believe in more than one god or not.
Taoism is more focused on following your own path and living a truthful and successful life. As for current events, temples are being built all around China in order to broaden the concept of Taoism.
Lao Tzu was a Chinese philosopher credited with founding Taoism. He is best known as the author of the Tao Te Ching, which exemplifies his thoughts and beliefs. His name translates to old man or old teacher, and there has been countless theories on whether an individual by that name ever existed, or if Lao Tzu is a symbolism of many different philosophers. Some believe that Lao Tzu was the teacher of Confucius, who later interpreted Lao Tzu's teachings into his own philosophy, Confucianism. The Tao Te Ching, or Book of the Way, is the official script of Taoism that states how to follow the open-ended philosophy and what one could do to follow the Tao and live a happier, independent, and non-selfish life.
Taoism is an ancient Chinese practice. Most Taoists live in China, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Indonesia. It is not just a philosophy or a religion, but should be understood as a being. A system of practices, attitudes, beliefs are all part of being a Taoist. The two main forms of Taoism are the philosophical and religious or magical way of following the Tao. The philosophical form of Taoism includes teachings of Lao Tzu and Chang Tzu. The practice of Taoism consists of a sage who returns to an undistorted being by a contemplation of Tao and living a pure and natural life. The religious way or magical way of following Taoism represents more closely to a religion, including rituals, sacred places, and specific practices.
There is no wrong way to be a Taoist. Every person could have a different way of practicing Taoism. The main goal is to find Tao, which impersonally guides things on their way. Taoists want to find the way of life in nature that is in harmony with the force of the universe. If you want to become a Taoist, you have to be patient in your journey for Tao, as it should come naturally. There is no such thing as the wrong path to take, you just get closer to finding Tao and more life experience. Some people may find this hard to understand because most people want definitions of what to do in life. However, if you do need guidelines to help you practice Taoism, you can make them, as there aren't any strict rules for how Taoism is practiced. Not only can this religion be practiced spiritually, but it is practiced physically. The physical practice is designed to transform a person both mentally and physically and to bring them into closer harmony with the Tao. Practices also include meditation, feng shui, fortune telling, and reading and chanting of scripts.
Some common themes in Taoism are taking time for yourself, embracing your flaws, and getting rid of a lot of your expectations in order to live a happier life. Being healthy is a big part of your journey. If you have a healthy body, then you are more likely to live longer, giving you a better chance to reach Tao. Exercise, a balanced diet, and meditation are very important to finding spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Acupressure and acupuncture are said to have originated from medical practices of Taoism. Some main focuses of this philosophy include mindfulness, regulated breath, harnessing sexual energy, and attaining immortality. The main focus of Taoism is body, mind, and spirit. An important part of this philosophy is Wu Wei, meaning non-action. This shows the main concept, which is action by non-action, or complementary forces. Taoism is known as the religion of united opposites, uniting hot and cold, light and dark, day and night, male and female, sun and moon, and logical and intuitive, which support the yin-yang symbol. In the religion of Taoism, diet is not looked at in a very serious way. If you eat a balanced diet and stay away from foods that lead to an unhealthy life, as a Taoist you can pretty much eat whatever you please. However, in terms of religious Taoists, being vegetarian is more beneficial due to it being part of rituals that lead to a more healthy and nature-based life.
In terms of comparing Taoism to other religions, it has many parts of main religions incorporated in it. For example, the diet consists of fasting and staying away from animal meat. This relates to Islam because during Ramadan fasting occurs. To add, being kosher is very essential to Judaism.
Confucianism and Taoism are extremely similar. They were both created in China, and some people believe they were created based off of each other. They also have rituals, but neither religion says that they need to attend them. In terms of differences, Confucianism has more rational and moral ideas, as well as it being focused more on society and human relationships, as Taoism is more about natural images. In Confucianism, the sage is a statesman, scholar, and in Taoism, the sage is a mystical hermit.
Taoism is also very different from major world religions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Those three all have a main god or central figure that's worshipped, holy texts, and specific rituals and rules you have to follow in order to remain a part of that religion. However, there are some small similarities between them, like the fact that Christians look to saints and Taoists sometimes look to people that have reached the immortal state called Xian. Christians believe in one god, and Taoists do not have a specific god.
Taoism and Buddhism are very similar yet different religions. The place of worship for both places are monasteries, temples, and shrines. Similar to Confucianism, they both have rituals that aren't necessary to go, but are there if they want. Buddhists practice their beliefs by meditation and following the Eightfold Path. Taoists focus on philosophical maternity, virtuous conduct, internal alchemy, and some sexual practices. Both of these religions do not have to believe in a certain god. Some opinions regarding the founder are that Buddhists see the founder as Buddha, and Lao Tzu is the founder of Taoism. To conclude, Buddhists see the Buddha as the highest teacher and founder, as Taoists see him as a student of Lao Tzu.
Since Taoism isn't a huge religion, it doesn't have many things that make the news. According to a 2015 news article, Taoism is one of the major 5 religions in China. It is the smallest out of all of them in terms of the amount of members and worship places. The article stated that the Chinese government has been promoting traditional Chinese religions. This has drawn more attention to Taoism, leading more money going to the temples being built. Also, more people are interested in wellness, and since that is an important aspect of Taoism, it has gained more followers. Western countries have picked up on some of the practices of Taoism, which has influenced more people in China that it's a good idea.
Taoism is a respectable religion for anyone who is looking for a path in life and a way to find peace and harmony. It is an extremely flexible religion and can change to fit anyone's needs. You can still believe in any god or gods you want and still be a Taoist. It is a beautiful philosophy and a great way to start connecting to nature and being more in touch with your mind, body, and soul.